Hello students, so far we have studied the derivation of IS curve, derivation of LM curve and the equilibrium using ISLM analysis. Today we are going to discuss about the shift factors of IS curve. That is the factors that can lead to a shift in the IS curve either upwards or downwards. There are mainly three factors that can lead to a shift in the IS curve. The first one is the change in profit expectations, second one is change in autonomous savings, third one is change in marginal constitutive sale. Let's get to the first variable, which is profit expectations. Investors make investment expecting to get profit. If profit expectations were higher, they would make more investment. If profit expectations were lower, they would make less investment. So depending upon the profit expectations, investment can fall or rise. Profit expectations and the rate of interest are directly related, directly and positively related. Okay. Suppose currently the economy was experiencing a certain level of investment. From that point of time, the expectations about profit increased. For example, consider the case of the middle of 2020 when COVID-19 was rampant and no hope of a vaccine was there in the system. But towards the end of the year, vaccine was invented and the threat of COVID-19 almost receded. And so economic activity came back to the earlier level, the pre-COVID levels, and this has led to improved profit expectations about the investment. And so obviously investment would have increased because economic activity is increasing, profit expectations of the people are higher, and therefore they will make more investment. Okay, so this is how profit expectations of business changes. This may be due to an incident, this may be due to some endogenous factors, this may be due to some exogenous factors. It can also be due to political factors, climatic factors, anything that changes profit expectations can also lead to changes in investment function. Okay, we will analyze how changes in profit expectations through changes in investment function will lead to shift in the IS curve using the 4-quadrant diagram. We have used the 4-quadrant diagram to derive the IS curve. The 4 quadrants are, the first quadrant is saving and income, which shows the saving investment function. In the second quadrant, we measure saving and investment. Using the 45-degree line, we find the equality between saving and investment. In the third quadrant, we have the investment function, which shows different levels of investment at various interest rates. So it shows the rate of interest to bring forth a certain level of investment, which we get savings. In the fourth quadrant, we have combinations of income and interest rate at which savings is equal to investment, which is obviously the IS curve. Okay, so here I am going to draw the 4-quadrant diagram here. In the first quadrant, we have savings on the y-axis and income on the x-axis. Okay, and this is the savings function, which is given minus a plus S1. Okay. Now we have the second quadrant showing saving investment equality. We have investment on the x-axis, savings on the y-axis. Okay. And we have the 45-degree line which shows saving investment equality. Okay. And in the third quadrant, we have the investment function, interest rate on the y-axis, investment on the x-axis. Interest rate on the y-axis and investment on the x-axis. Okay. Investment on the x-axis. Okay, and the investment function is a downward sloping one. I naught. Okay, I naught is the investment function. And now the fourth quadrant, so far it is vacant because we haven't find the combinations of interest rate and income which will bring forth saving investment equality. But on the y-axis of the fourth quadrant, we have interest rate taken from the third quadrant and income on the x-axis taken from the first quadrant. Okay. this income we measure here also. Now we are assuming an exogenous level of income, a certain level of income y0. At y0 level of income, savings is S0. Savings is S0. We find it from the saving function. And S0 saving will be equal to I0 investment. Using the 45-degree line, we convert the S0 savings into I0 investment. And from the investment function, we find the rate of interest which will bring for the I0 level of investment. Okay. I0 is the level of investment which is equal to S0 savings, which comes for that Y0 level of income. So in the third quadrant, we are finding the rate of interest small I0, which equates capital I0 investment to capital S0 savings. So I0 is the interest rate which equates I0 investment to S0 savings at Y0 level of income. So we have found one combination of interest rate and income which brings in saving investment equality. We plot the 2 points here. We plot the 2 points here and find one point on the IS curve. Then at Y1 level of income, we repeat the procedure for Y1 level of income. S1 is the savings, I1 is the investment, and in order for I1 investment to take place, we need small I1 rate of interest. Now investment has increased from I0 to I1. So in order for investment to increase, interest rate has to fall from small I0 to small I1. So we have got another point here, another point on the fourth quadrant, and connecting these points we get the IS curve named as IS0. Okay, so this is how we derive the IS curve. Now let's assume a change in business expectations. Okay, there is a change in business expectations. Profitability of the business improve. So what happens? Despite there being any change in the cost of investment, there will be more investment. Okay, cost of investment is the rate of interest which does not change. But what has happened? Profitability of investment has increased, and therefore there will be more investment. So without there being any change in the cost, investment increased because profitability of investment has increased. And this will be shown by a shift in the investment schedule to the right. An increase in investment without any change in interest rate will be shown by a shift in the investment function to the right. So from I0, investment function changes to I1. Investment function changes to I1. So here we can see at Y0 level of income, savings is S0 and investment is I0. For this I0 level of investment to take place, this I0 level of investment will take place even at a higher level of interest, I0 dash. Earlier, interest needed to be I0 in order for capital I0 interest to investment to take place. But now because profitability of business has increased, this capital I0 investment will take place even at a higher level of interest, such as I0 dash, small I0 dash. So we have a particular point here, Y0, small I0 dash combination, Y0 income, small I0 dash combination. Similarly, here you can see with the wider level of income, S1 is the savings rate, and with S1 savings rate, with S1 savings rate, the level of interest that equates I1 and S1 is I1 dash. Earlier, in order for I1 rates of investment to take place, I1 rate of investment to take place, this I1 rate of investment to take place, interest rate needed to be small I1. But now because business expectations have improved, profitability of business has improved, this capital I1 investment will take place even with a higher rate of interest such as small I1 dash. So we get another point, another combination of small I1 dash and income, small or interest rate and income, which brings for saving investment equality. So here we have got 2 points of interest rate and income. One interest rate and income combination, another interest rate and income combination. Two combinations of interest rate and income which brings in saving investment equality. And connecting these 2 points, we get another ISO and IS1. So here what has happened? A shift in investment curve upwards from I0 to I1 has led to a shift in the IS function from IS0 to IS1. Upward shift or rightward shift in the IS function from IS0 to IS1. So, what is the change here? The IS function has shifted due to a shift in investment function. Why investment function has shifted? Investment function has shifted because the profitability of business or profit expectations of business has improved, and therefore in order to bring for the same amount of investment, the same level of investment would take place even at a higher rate of interest, or at the same rate of interest more investment would take place. A higher investment obviously means addition to the aggregate demand, and addition to aggregate demand would lead to increased income as per Keynesian hypothesis. And this ISLM model is obviously a Keynesian theory, and so improved business expectations, profitability leads to shift in the IS curve upwards. So this movement of IS curve upwards means, suppose this was the rate of interest before improvement in business expectations, and this would have been the level of income. YA would have been the level of income at RA rate of interest. Now with the new shifted IS curve, what has happened? With the same interest rate RA, national income has increased from YA to Y1. National income has increased to YA from Y1. So without any change in interest rate, the income has increased. Why this has happened? Because investment has increased. Okay. So here, when investment increased, what happened in this third quadrant? I hope you are clear about what happened in the third quadrant. Here, the investment function shifted outwards. So there was an inequality between saving and investment. Investment is now greater than savings. So for saving and investment equality to re-establish, income should increase. Okay, only increased income will call for more savings. So when savings increases or saving function shifts from I0 to I1 to I1, there should be an increase in savings, and savings would not increase autonomously. If saving has to increase, income has to increase, because savings is a function of income, is S of income. Savings is S of income. So when there is an inequality between saving and investment through an increase in investment, there should be an expansion in income so that savings increase and catches up with the investment, and again saving investment equality is achieved. That is what happens here. Saving investment equality achieves at a higher level of income, Y1. So essentially this is the procedure that happens in the economy when business expectations or profitability of business increase. Okay, thank you.